presentation. So feel free to ask me about anything that is related to TAPKO for now. For my name is Peter Sperlich, and I'm international sales for the company TAPKO since 3.5 years something. The circle is closed again because I started to work 28 years ago at the company where EIB was found from these two guys that are now the owner of the company TAPKO. At this time, I've worked 28 years from 28 years ago. We have been still friends, and we are living in the same area in Regensburg. So I'm very happy to work for them because it's also fun for working, and it's my profession. You know, KNX is my profession. So where is Regensburg? Regensburg is a World Heritage City. It's a very nice old town in there. And it's distance from 125 something from Munich and 115 from Nuremberg and 120 from Passau. So it's a triangle in Bavaria. It's the heart of Bavaria. And zero kilometers to your OEM products. This presentation is about OEM products. And since the beginning, the company TAPKO was full-hearted developer for KNX, and this time it was EIB, and then it was changing to KNX. And we have around now 28 employees in our location in Regensburg. We have a production also. I will come to it later. We have a production line also. We have the development and finally assembly in Regensburg, 2 floors. And we are certified. We have test labs. We have certifications for nearly everything that you need. It's high quality development and high quality products. It's optimized products. So this is a little bit about our timeline that we spent the last 20 years. Last year we had birthday, the 20th anniversary. So you see we are connected to the KNX since a long time. Mr. Kammel is with us since a long time and then likes to visit us. He's living not far away from Regensburg. So usually they are coming over and getting water for now. So mainly we also take part at certifications and in work groups. Our members, our employees are very high qualified. So we are also in work groups to create new like security or like KNXRF before and security for now. We are working together with the other companies inside these certification groups. And we're working also together for the standard to develop it for the future. So we are always up to date, and we are one of the creators of this system also since a long time. So this is one picture of our production lines for now. Peter is down there, and down, I will say down, it's not down, it's in Croatia. It's a Europe production line. We are now extending our production capacities, and it's also certified. We have also here high qualified employees. They go to education regularly and are up to date. We have modern machines, and we have clean room standards and something like that. So we have standardized our production also. So we have very good ideas how to do your products. If you want to develop or if you want to buy our products, they are up to date. So what we do, I talked about 2 things before. We are doing development and we're doing OEM devices. We have a good range of system devices I will show you later on. Then we're doing something like KNX Stack, and this is the development environment for your devices. So if you think about to develop your own KNX devices, we have the software for it. And it's a modular software where you can have, for example, the stack for twisted pair. And if you like to do secure, you use the thing to take it together from secure. And then if you like to do KNXRF, you use the module KNXRF inside, and it's all fitting together, and it's all the modern up-to-date software. Then we have KNX test lab. Also, so if you have developed your own devices and you're looking for a test lab where you can have the certification for KNX, you can ask TAPKO also for this. We have the production lines, I told you before. And of course, we're doing a lot of support for our devices. So also I'm always answering a lot of questions every day about how to develop and how can I get and how do I this. It's no problem. We are there for you 24 hours nearly. So this I told you before about the development, what we're doing. We're helping if you want to get your specification sheet. We are helping with a whole range from the idea of how to have, I want to have a KNX device for this application, how you get on the trail for that. We are helping with the specification, and we are helping to the complete process until the final product with all testings and packaging and labeling and how to do the application. And if you want to have a special color for your housing, we're also helping over there. We do all this organizing and conduction certification. It's no problem. So if you have any questions, just come over to TAPKO. We can help in any case. This about the OEM devices. I will tell you later a special way about it. Why I have the lines. These devices are tested. So it's very easy. I will show you an example. These devices are tested. So they have all the certifications. The application is also certified. So it's a very, very, not, I don't want to say cheap, but it's a very, very easy way to become a KNX manufacturer. We only need your manufacturer idea. So let's have a look for an example. So you have an idea about your own product. You want to develop it, for example, for yourself. But the customer's always asking, what do I need? Something else. You have, for example, a new push button or a new actuator. And the customer say, what do I need? You need a power supply. Where do I get the power supply? You have to go to company A. And where do I get the interface? You have to go to company C. And when you want something else, you have to go to company G. So maybe it's easier if you have the system devices that we have from TAPKO. We are specialized on this system devices. When you use this one, because if you want to develop by yourself, it's a lot of effort and invest, and you have to take a lot of money into your hands, and it takes a lot of time to fulfill all the specification that you have for these devices. So it's much easier to take one of these devices or the whole range, for example, and then you come to us and you see it's very easy. The first step is you have your own devices. You want to give your customer a complete solution and more advantages. Then you tell us how it works with the manufacturer ID, and then you can get the label and the packaging. And this I show you on the next over next page. You see, you just need the manufacturer ID. You get the manufacturer ID as soon as you are a KNX member, and we fix your application. The application is prepared. Then we fix your product label that is coming on the front of it. All the devices certificated. You can tell us you don't want the gray housing, you want the blue housing. Then we are organizing the blue housing for you. All these documentations and manuals are prepared. You just need to change the header and the footer, and also the packaging. The packaging on the right side. We have prepared the packaging for many customers before, so you just have to say how many colors we should print on your label. So it's no problem, and it's a very, very, very easy way to start, and a very cheap way to start to the KNX membership with a full range of products. So I will tell you a little bit about our OEM products. The first thing is You see, for the presentation, you can download it, and also I send it completely to you if you like. I don't have the time to talk about everything. So, for example, one of the new products we have is this KNX power supply. This KNX power supply is a 640 power supply, and it has additional 28 volts outlet also. The thing on it is it's standardized production. So the standardized production makes it's easy to lowering the production prices. So it's not very cheap, but it's a good price for this device. So the second one is IPS. The IPS is also a 640 power supply, and it has also this 28 volts additional power over there, the power outlet. But it is a bus coupler inside. And the bus coupler makes that we can have more functionality inside, so we call it intelligent power supply. So, for example, it's an overload and short circuit protection. It has very optimized for the size. It has high quality chips inside and everything, and it's only 2 units wide, so you save space in your distribution board. It has diagnostic functionality. This is what about intelligence. It has measurement of output of voltage, temperature. You can have an overview about the temperature inside. About the bus traffic, you have communication objects for the heartbeats. You have alarm levels, and you also have sending alarm on the group address. So this is very important for the technical facility management. We have customers that only buy this one from TAPKO because they have big projects where they have to have this technical facility management, and they need to have information of the power supply, if it's running or not, and about the voltage, and they need to do analysis about it for the future if there's something to handle with it. One of the world's first innovations is a power supply that is integrating line coupler. So usually you need a power supply with 4-width, for example, from any company, maybe TAPKO, and then you have a line coupler. And these are 2 devices that you have to mount. And now we have an innovation from TAPKO, world first innovation, and it's a power supply in a line coupler in one housing. And not only that, it's just 2 modules with. You see, there are about 2 boxes over there, the red and the black one. So you connect the subline and the main line, and the power is given to the subline like usual. Usually you have a power supply. The power supply is connected to the line coupler, and the line coupler is giving the power to the subline. This is only in one device. Yeah. And that for a very good price. So the next category is universal interface modules. The universal interface modules we use for all medias. We have interface module for twisted pair, this USB interface that usually every system integrator has in the suitcase. And one of the features of it is it has a flexible common EMI protocol inside. So it's standard for many companies that develop for KNX because it also can handle this raw frame operation mode. And you have directly access to any bus device, even if you don't use the ETS. So it's if you have some development tools, you can use our standardized OEM TP. It's a USB interface for twisted pair, and also for Internet protocol, we have the interface for the Internet protocol. And This is also for programming, for example, with the ETS, or you have a connection for the visualization, or you want to connect any IP device that is handling this KNX telegrams in this software. It's also very stable, and it has 4 tunnels. You can connect 4 visualization or 4 different devices that are working on IP, and they can have the connection to this device, and they can speak to the KNX system, bidirectional way. One of the newer devices is the IP secure. Oh, sorry, I was giving the KNX IF in my hand. It is the KNX. We have also the OEM, the universal interface, also for the secure, and it has this secure feature inside, the IP secure, and it's very, very useful. And it's connecting. Connecting to the IP also, and it's encrypting the telegrams, so nobody can take care about it. It's easy. Yeah. So now it's the KNX RF. The KNX RF is my business. It's the interface module for KNX RF, which is KNX RF S mode, and it means that you just connect it to your laptop, and then you can program all the KNX RF devices from your ETS directly. And also you can put, when you have this media coupler, we'll talk about it later. When you have the media coupler, you can program also to twisted pair devices. So you sit somewhere in the room or in the floor, and you are in the range of the media coupler, so you can program very easy without cabling from your ETS to your KNX twisted pair device. Yeah, now we come to the media coupler, MEC. MEC is media coupler. All these devices are also for all media. We have the system devices for all the media. So this is the MEC twisted pair. This is a common line coupler, you know. And the line coupler, you maybe have heard during this 5 days about this segment coupler functionality. Our devices are all prepared for the media coupler device. Also, the MEC for KNX side. So this is the line coupler, and it's prepared for the segment coupler functionality. It has all these LEDs that you need, where you can see if it's working or not, if there's transmission between the lines, and it has a connection to the subline and the connection to the area. This one is also available in the secure in the secure variety. This one is for data secure, and of course this is one for data secure, and it's transmitting the data secure telegrams bidirectional. One of the advantages of the line couplers is that you can filter the group addresses of both. You can filter the group addresses, and you can filter if it's possible to program from the subline to the main line. You can block this. So the physical address programming can be blocked. It's a security feature also, additional. So these are the 2 MEC TPs. And then we have the MEC IPs. The MEC IP are the line couplers over IP. And for example, I see that the MEC IP secure has this barcode on the side. It is delivered with a barcode, so you just can scan or you type in the secure number, the serial number and the secure number, and then you can work with this secure feature on your installation. These IP devices have a web front end, and you can go over the IP address to this web front end and have a firmware update, for example. And you can see some, if it's working or if there is a failure or something, you have the feature additional to the features that you have inside of the ETS. Also here you can have the filter switched on, so the group address filters or the group addresses stay in the line that they have to work inside, or you can switch it off and then the group addresses go from line to line. And also this physical address feature is in there. You can block the physical address programmation from the subline to the main line to the IP. So this one I told you before together. So the make RF is this one I showed before in the webinar also. This is a line coupler between twisted pair and RF. I show you from the right side between RF. Oh, this one. This one is a make RF. It's a combination between twisted pair and RF feature, and you can now transmit bidirectional the telegrams between two medias, between the RF media and the twisted pair media. So also here are the filter functionality inside, and it's also prepared for the ETS, this segment coupler functionality. It's a very nice and very small device. You see, it's only very small. And it's put in every flush mounted box. Sometimes it's fitting also behind some devices, so it's no problem. So we come to this device. I had it before in my hand. It was laying over here. It's a push button interface. It's also very small, and it fits behind some conventional push button also. And it has 4 channels, and it has every functionality you expect from a push button interface: switching, dimming, scenes, counter, anything is in there. No. And the next one we have developed the tie. Where is it? It's the same one, just in the same housing, but it has the secure feature inside, and it's a binary input and output. And on the output, you can have LEDs. You can have status LEDs of conventional electronic push buttons. So you can configure in the ETS not only the input, switching, dimming, scene or something. You can also choose between input and output, and then output you can have a status LED on it, and the LED can be dimmed, and it can switch off at nighttime. So you have a variety of different parameters for this device also. This is the TO4. So let's see about the time, because I think I'm good in time. 3 minutes. The Mio 12 is an actuator, universal actuator. It's a 12-volt actuator, 16 amperes, and it has 12 inputs, binary inputs, dry contacts, and you can. It's a very nice. As I explained it yesterday, also, it's a very nice feature, because you have this controls in the distribution board where you have pressing a button and then the relay is switching, and you can put it out and choose this one, and then you have the KNX RF, you have the KNX functionality also. The building automation, full integration. It's better than this time switches that you have inside of the distribution board in conventional installation. You can choose this. So if you want to connect any device that is working with IP, for example, an HVAC heating system or something, and you want to connect this in a cheap way to KNX, you have an IPE connection on your device, HVAC device, for example, or a multimedia device, multimedia system. Then we have a very good solution for it. One of these solutions is this SIM IP. And the SIM IP has 1024 communication objects, and the communication objects can be parametered bidirectional. So it's some kind of translator of KNX telegrams to IP telegrams. So maybe for the heating, when you want to transfer some values or temperatures or status or something to the KNX bus, you can use this one. And it's a very easy application. You can download it for free from our website also. and it's a very compact device, and it has the network connection and the bus connection. It's called SIM-IP. If you have any questions, just come over. So for this KNXRF, we put together, assembled a KNX education set that you see on these pictures, and it is together with partners from ZF. ZF is a company that developed an energy harvesting push button. There is no battery or something like that inside, and we made a complete set for it. It's a basic kit, and the basic kit is entfernen Sie Akkustand für Reservestrom. Oh nein! Ich denke, ich werde gleich rausgeworfen, weil ich keinen Akku mehr habe. Ich fasse es nicht. Ich habe 2 Präsentationen und mein Akku geht runter. And we have a KNXRF analyzer. This analyzer is an app for the ETS, and you can download it from the KNX Association website. So if you have any questions, just come over and ask the questions and get me an email, or go to our website and download the brochures and technical information from our website. So thank you very much for joining my webinar. I'm running to my office, the next room, and try to